Hello, everyone.
Reading.
Greetings. Welcome to here.
We are here. I have a new setup. As new PC, and we're gonna play Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition.
Super, super extra pog. Oh, did that just already transition? I can't tell. I don't know. I don't remember how OBS works.
Computer trans?
Yes.
Good for them, good for them.
And the puppy is taking a little nap, so she won't yell.
Alright, that's good.
Developed by a bunch of pros. Share my screen on Discord.
Nice.
Enter the current time. It is time for you to get a watch. Making me go on.
there it is.
Not letting me switch AM. Eh. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know. Yeah, that's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time.
4:20.
4:13. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Well, thank you.
Wow.
That was nice.
Pat on the back to start off with.
Yeah. Alright, now let me just this over here so I can keep an eye on that and just preemptively turn this down a tad and play video game.
Let's play a video game.
Yeah.
Are we about the game?
We're about to game. We're
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
gaming.
The end is loading. Gorsh.
Gorsh.
Wally.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hey, Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every
And down to the millisecond. Impressive, Stanley.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Good for you, Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Oh wait, just real quick. I want to say, everybody look at my new sprite that Nin made. I love it so much. Thank you, Nin.
I'm glad you like it, no problem.
Yeah, just a little guy.
Little guy,
Hi.
are you ever just a funky little dude?
Always. Close the
Rudy.
door behind me.
What if he just didn't leave?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
We
to go to
stayed
the
there.
meeting room. Perhaps
Yeah.
he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just.
They
Nope.
locked us out of our
Oh
office.
shit!
Nah, fuck. We forgot. It locks on the inside.
Damn it!
No matter how hard
We prefer our
Stanley looked,
privacy.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, we left our key in the cabinet.
Oh,
Whoa.
I
Oh,
turned
that-
computer off. All right,
Hooter.
Hooter.
Oh, Leo, I didn't mean to tell you. Well, I won't be able to stay for a long time. I will have to go at like 7 or so because my mother decided to tell me that we were doing Cinco de Mayo the day of.
Oh, fun.
And that we were going out.
It's okay.
She just
Stanley went
But
around
my
touching
dad.
every little thing in the
Okay.
office, but it didn't make
Yeah,
a single
we're
difference. Nor
handsy
did
little
it
guy.
advance the story
Yeah.
in any way.
Let me
have
in.
you considered
Let me into the weed room, bro. Also, Tori said, I love the sleeves for your model. And Recursive says Stanley is a wayward fella.
Sure is.
No, we're a wanderer.
Mayhaps.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, did we? Huh.
Did we? I don't know.
I mean, Suddenly, I'm feeling very much inclined to go to the right.
You're not my dad. I do what I want.
This was not
Yeah.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Well, I
wanted to
didn't
stop by
ask.
the employee
Yeah.
lounge first, just to admire.
Yeah, I want to check out the meeting room.
Mhm.
Nin, have you ever played Stanley Parable?
No, I watched a playthrough back when I was like really young, so I barely remember anything
Yes,
except
truly a room
a
worth
narrator
admiring. It
and
had really been worth
Stanley
the detour
being
after all, just to
sad.
spend a few
Nice.
minutes here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Want a sody?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Give me sody.
and drinking it all in, but they're not giving us a single fucking can.
How dare.
Bro, I love
Yes,
yellow, purple,
Really, really
Yeah.
worth it being here in the room.
green.
A room so
and
utterly
3 waters.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
I'm
here
fucking
you sit looking at these
stupid. I didn't
chairs
read
and
them
some
as waters. I
paintings.
was just like, oh,
Really
3
worth
blue flavors.
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
It's water, diet water, and water light.
At
Nah,
this
they're all
point,
crystal,
Stanley's obsession
crystal
with this room
Pepsi.
bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry,
That this
your
is why
personality is
everyone
not
left.
so great, narrator.
So rude. Guess I'll fucking leave. Closed door. Okay, fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was
Took
pretty
the
great.
First open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't know.
Doesn't look nice.
Oh, but
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
bonk. Oh, I want the bucket. Oh, okay.
They're not letting us do anything.
God, this game.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Yeah.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now,
Yeah,
in order to get
sure.
back, he needed to go, from here, it's, oh, no.
Well,
No,
are
it's
you
to the right, my
lost,
mistake.
narrator? Are you lost?
No, right.
Oh yeah?
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
I don't know. What
It's
were you
clearly-
thinking?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Wow,
Okay.
get your bearings, maybe.
Yeah, damn.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left,
Oh.
down, left, right. Yep.
This
Okay,
narrator
okay,
doesn't
yes.
respect our
I've got it now.
wanderlust.
This story
Yeah.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
Is it? Am I gonna get hit by a car?
Or closing the door.
Yeah, chopped in half by a garage door. Alright. Ominous red lights. This is good.
Bisected.
Huh. Fired.
Aw. Yes.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Oh
Stanley,
no.
close your eyes.
Don't look.
Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
This time,
What?
suppose you don't want to
No.
so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Well, fine.
Wow.
I guess.
I never felt so disrespected.
Yeah. Click. No, I don't want to go.
I do tight.
Want to go. Okay, I guess I have to.
Oh, never mind. Damn, we're tiny.
Yeah.
We're compact.
Accurate.
Sorry to Danganronpa on you guys, but in
All
at
these
least the
co-workers
first
were
and
gone.
second game.
Look
Shut
at
up,
me.
narrator.
Stanley decided to
Nobody
go to the
asked you. I don't want.
Simply
Shut up.
not.
Nin saying that. Ooh.
I was talking about dangling grandpas.
You can climb on boxes.
I don't like that one actually.
It's the most popular one, so I don't know. Eat it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, in Danganronpa, when you get into the point of view parts, you're as tall as the doorknob and you're staring directly at your classmates' belt buckles. Makoto Naegi, he is a small boy.
Yeah. A manlet,
And-
one might say.
Hajime is a little taller, but even then, he's looking at people's collars.
POV, you're 5'4". Tori!
POV or
That's-
Leo.
Hurtful! There's new doors.
Yeah, that you're just a little hater,
Wait,
meme.
No,
Oh, where are
I
we?
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be. Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No,
No.
you sat
Moved
there.
The story somewhere, or
I looked at the door.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah,
It
man.
was right here just a
Yeah,
minute
you're
ago.
so
I know
irresponsible.
for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure.
Oh, yeah, I want to go here.
Let's.
That's what we were
find the
trying to
story.
do.
Let me in.
Why even open that door then? I'm gonna eat the narrator. Gonna put him in my mouth.
You'll get indigestion.
Or-
Will you take care of me if I get indigestion from eating him?
Sure.
Thanks. So I can do it safely.
Where do we want to go?
Yes?
Let's go where he said to go the
I'll
first
say
time.
it. This is the
The
worst
back
adventure
room.
I've ever. I can promise you, there definitely was a story here before.
I believe you.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely
You're
that
so
we'll ever progress by
neurotic. We'll
starting
find
over
the
and over again.
story.
Oh,
But
here's
it's got to be
the.
better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Why didn't
Why
we
not?
just went
Oh, come
Then
on,
why even
man.
open the door?
Wait, why give us a chance to explore? You dick.
All of his
Coworkers were gone. What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the
Stanley
meeting
decided to
room.
go to the meeting
Perhaps he had
room.
simply missed a
Perhaps he had
memo.
simply missed a memo.
Stanley teabagged the floor all the way there.
Yeah!
Okay, yeah, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
Good.
It's possible the story is back where
Didn't
we
you
just
write
came
the
from.
story
Why don't we go
down?
back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Right?
17.
Is it in here?
17. It seems like an important room.
Is this where the story is? In here?
Oh, there's an open room.
Huh.
I-
Over there.
Are you able to get around?
Oh. Won't let me open doors.
Oh.
But
Aha! I knew
Wait,
you
that-
missed something. The story. Here it comes.
this isn't my office.
This is definitely not my office. It's dark in here.
No, wait, never mind.
good.
Not the story. Okay,
Bitch
let's head
ass.
back the other way and retrace our step.
Alright.
It was so dark in here. It got me scared. Oh, was that door always open?
Alright. Excuse me, Mr.
this-
Narrator.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place
Yeah.
at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Story?
Narrator
Can't quite
got
recall, but I
flustered
believe
so
my
easily.
story took place in an
Yeah.
office building. Is that correct?
Is that
You
correct?
remember, Stanley?
It's your story, bro.
Since
Did
I've
you write
completely
it
forgotten
down?
what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You
This is
win.
what Google Docs
Hi.
is for.
Congratulations. I
GG.
know you put in a lot
I did
of
it.
work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no. No,
Tori says
I
she
don't
loves
feel right
this,
about
the
this
distortion.
at all.
Yeah.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work.
The
for
door
that
is
win.
gone.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Yeah, is this the distortion
Okay.
or is this the
I'm getting
lonely?
weirded out by whatever
You know, my
this place is.
coworkers are
I don't
gone.
care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
A mix of both.
Oh, dual fear.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, I've got a solution.
Considering.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable.
But won't you just
Adventure
mess the line up?
Just follow the line.
Nah, man,
How simple
we-
is that?
We have the line to show us the way.
Yeah.
But
Trust in the line.
If he drew the line and he can't even trust himself, then
Nah, bro,
can't the
it's
line
cool.
be
It's
wrong?
It's cool. Bro, we're going the right way.
Yeah.
We just gotta follow the line.
Mm,
Don't you trust the line, then?
no.
Why don't you
I
trust the
made that
line?
clear
The
because
line
it
knows
was drawn
where
by
the
this
story is.
dipshit.
It's over in this direction.
I think you're
Onward,
being mean
Stanley,
for no
to
reason,
destiny.
bro.
To the narrator who knows nothing.
Wherever we're meant to be, the destination, even if there's no story
That's
there.
not
Or
right.
to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
See, he drew the line to
Simply
a
by
random
the act of
place.
moving
Yeah.
forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we
Okay.
can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience
where we going,
of that
Leo?
existence, right?
In a circle, I
Oh.
guess.
My experience of
circle,
your
yeah.
existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office.
Uh-huh.
Is this office, in
Right,
fact,
how?
the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
You're just
Got a
saying
bit
words.
weird back there?
Yeah,
Well,
sure
I'd like to
did.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Me
You know what?
either, bro.
I think what
Homestuck
we need
epilogue
right now
vibes.
is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a kid's playroom.
Eight. Oh, we're approaching the original office.
Wow.
Yeah, can't wait till we find number one.
Oh no, now we're into fucking letters. Ledgers, consolidation, departmental accounts. Wait. Personnel
What a clear
files.
labeling system.
Yeah. Da-da-da.
And yet everything's still on the floor.
Hold on.
Yeah, this drafted. That's not spatially correct.
Yeah.
I want to go this way. Da-dun-dun.
Yeah, ignore the anomaly.
Yeah, no, just.
Cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that
Oh.
fern.
Okay.
Stanley,
Oh, okay.
this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it
Why
carefully.
would you tell me
won't want to miss
that?
anything.
Can I get like a flashlight? A little dark in here. How many fern things does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot.
I
That's
think it might have a lot.
I think so too.
27.
27 fern things. Okay.
That is such a wow, Craig. Do you take the time to count them?
Yeah, my
You're
eyes
so
are just
smart.
so fast.
You're
Thank
so
you.
good at games.
Do.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Oh, what the fuck?
No, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Is the line
Is the line
sentient?
Sentient? Leo!
Oh my god, same brain.
The line is a creature.
Alright.
Of ill intent.
It's trying to steer us away from the story. We need to not follow it. Yeah, fuck the line. Oh.
Still missing the doors.
He's about
Did
to
we make a
reach
mistake following the
Stardust.
line? Perhaps we could have
Yes.
found the story on our own.
You're the author, I thought.
So too. Are all of the I guess all the doors are locked. Oh.
Wow, my wanderlust is so grumpy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hi again.
Hey.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you...
Can we
Well,
see
I
our
can't take
number?
this anymore, to hell with it.
Oh yeah,
Restart.
oh, narrator, I was looking for something. Pay attention. It will be very relevant in 3 hours, yeah.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
For
We're
real.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring,
Like
mysterious.
kids playing with
Ooh,
dolls.
this all sounds
Yeah.
perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now,
There's nothing you
this
can do.
is
It's wander.
exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want
Are
our
you
story
lonely,
to
narrator?
be? Go wild. Use your
How
imagination.
many of your kind are
Whatever it
there?
might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess
Seems
we
to be.
we live here now. Oh.
Yeah, it seemed like it was rounding corners until that.
Oh, no, not you
Oh,
again.
hi, Line.
Stanley, I'd
UTM.
also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Alright, there
He's
are
acting
no
like we're besties.
Yeah. Me and the narrator, best friends forever. Oh. I don't want to follow it into the ceiling. Crawl around on the fuck is this called?
Feeling.
I mean, yeah, but the shit that there's a name for the I don't know.
Roof.
Yeah,
No.
sure. I want to crawl
Okay.
around on the panels.
From here, the story is in our control.
Round
How
room.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
I was
Just
thinking
walking
round
circles for a minute.
robin, but my brain just kept saying
Okay,
red
so I know
robin.
that each puzzle
Yeah.
has to
Yum.
lead somewhere, which means that somewhere the place where we're trying to
What does Red
go,
Robin even
there must be
sell?
a reverse door
Food?
that leads
Food.
here. And that
Yeah,
in
boy,
turn
are they known
means that
for
our
anything?
destination
Little
sandwiches,
corresponds
I
Food.
with
think.
the counter-inverted reverse
Food.
door's
I've
origin.
never been
Whole.
to a
Starting
Red
from the right,
Robin.
let us ask,
I was gonna say
will
whole
taking the
robin
right
eggs, but
door
that's not
lead
very
us to where we're
impressive.
going?
Yeah.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then
So
by
they
all
robbed
accounts,
the
the
Robin.
door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny
And people think it
awaits.
goes Rockin' Robin, but it's actually Robin Robin. That's the song. Do. Robin Robin. Do. Oh.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me
I just
that's
saw.
what this is?
Aimless
The one
wandering.
giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Identical replica. Make up a story.
So now, according to the
Black
schedule,
space.
I
Find a
again.
bookstore. Get
Am I just
bored.
supposed to forget?
Die.
I don't want to forget. My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Thing.
Well, who consulted
Wall.
me? I get to decide. Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
Red
I won't
Robin's
do it. I
Board
won't
Lores.
do it. And the timer stopped?
Oh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Wow, I
Will
can't
someone
believe we've
comfort?
been playing this
Will
for
something happen?
19 years.
Wild.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
Not quite sure
Story
if
where
we're in the
nothing
destination
happens.
or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I
And
hope
yet
that's
you
where
tried
we
to
are
make
right
us stop
now.
wandering
We'll find out,
earlier,
won't
and
we?
now look where we are.
Eventually. Well, in the
In a
meantime,
chair. Ah. I broke the game.
Oh.
I wanna listen to the line following song again. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
but Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Yeah.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had
Can't
never
have
been
a
trained for
crucial
that.
outcome.
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
No
I will be
lines.
happy.
No broken
Stanley waited.
stories.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had
It's
the
been like
ability to
5
tell.
seconds.
But the one thing he knew
Yeah.
for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
I did it. I beat the game.
Wow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Where's her back?
When Stanley came
Did we
to the site of
actually
the open
restart?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I have doors now.
Yeah. The left, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me on the computer. Hi, Lulu. Why are you yelling? You were taking such a nice little nap. Uh-huh.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not
Feeling a
alter
wave
the
of
consulting
disbelief,
manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Leah,
Out.
do you know how to break the boss's office?
No.
You gotta, when you're about to enter his office, you like tiptoe in and out of the door so it closes and you're not in there.
Gotcha.
How would you do that?
To
'Cause it's
break the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I think that's a stupid idea. More water cool.
more water cooler heaters. Starting to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic.
Big net.
So for child trap.
Oh no.
What does this company even sell?
I
Nets
don't.
for children.
Child traps. Solving interpersonal conflict. Dreams
Great
for the
job,
future.
kid.
Plant life.
Friends
Football.
with it.
Comatose.
Comatose.
That's my
Bro,
dream.
that's me. That's me.
Yeah. Tips
Tips
for
not
not
getting fired.
talk
Talk
less.
less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no expectation of promotion or recognition, and don't get fired. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I love capitalism.
Yeah. Synergize core value expenditures. Monetize free to play. It's a gamer. Help, I'm a post-it.
That sounds rough, man.
Hold on
Yeah.
just a moment. Let me just.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, did we?
I don't think I will, actually. I'm gonna close this door. I like it in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
It's
no reason to
cozy.
still be here.
It's nice in here. It gives me a chance to pick up a puppy so she stops yelling.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just
Puppy
sitting in the
room.
broom closet.
Yeah.
He wasn't even doing anything.
I am. I'm
If
holding
he
a
was something
dog.
to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
For affinity.
No.
This is the furry closet.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I like it in
Please offer me
here.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Cozy.
Well, if you didn't make us a silent protagonist, maybe we could have told you that we feel comfy cozy.
Yeah.
You do realize
This
there's
is
no
my
choice of
nest.
anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Everything
I
is
never would have thought to
significant.
mention-
Well, you're talking about it. So apparently it
Yeah.
is significant. I made it significant through
Maybe to you
interaction.
This is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when
The
you
broom
go talk about
closet
this with your
path.
friend, you'll
Yeah.
say,
Speedrun broom closet
did
percent.
you get the broom closet ending? The broom
Lulu is
closet
licking
ending
my
was
my
my
mic guard.
favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning.
You have something to say, baby? Want to say hello?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Rude!
Wow.
And he got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Hurtful.
Wow.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Nice.
Okay.
This is the drugs and hookers closet. This is where I go to do drugs with hookers.
So we're
Well, I've come to a
cool.
very definite conclusion.
We know
What's
hookers.
going on right now? You're dead.
I'm dead?
To this broom closet,
Bro, we know
explore it,
hookers.
and we're just
Who
about
cares
to
if we're
leave because there's nothing here.
True.
when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you
And like
collapsed
we
on the
know
floor.
hookers.
Well, in a situation like this,
I
the
like phrasing
responsible
it
thing is
that
to alert someone
way.
nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before
Yeah,
it
I've
begins to
seen a
take
woman.
Do you know
Hello?
hookers?
Anyone who happens to be nearby?
I feel like the way is not to know them personally, but what do I know? I'm not Stanley. I'm not nearly as cool.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Uh-huh.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics.
Well, in most
and
video
fill them in
games,
on
people
the
are
history of
directly
narrative
narrating to
tropes in
you.
video
Yeah.
games, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
You were mean to us.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything you want.
I want to stay in the drug and hooker closet.
I'll make my own broom closet with hookers and blackjack.
Doing a rail off the hooker in the broom closet.
Narrator? Hello?
Maybe he's mad at us.
Oh. Narrator, are you mad?
He's fucking stewing.
He's mad because
giving
we're in the
us-
broom closet and he's not.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a silent treatment.
Okay, well, I'm bored.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Yeah.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Rude.
He replaced us.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
As the second and brand new, real new second player, I am going to follow directions, because I'm a good gamer. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. That's a shitty slant rhyme. Extreme bathrooms. Oh,
Hey, someone clean the mirror, please.
yeah, I want to see my beautiful face.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Yes.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumb.
I'm trying to crack the code.
Anything on the device was useless, since he could never
Have you tried
possibly
1, 2,
know
3,
that
4?
the
I looked
combination was
away.
2.
Yeah, that was my first.
Alright. Have you tried 2, 4, 6, 8?
Who do we appreciate?
2845.
Boobs?
Oh, yeah.
Single boob, but it's fine.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Oh.
The door just opened all by
Wow,
itself,
that
and
seems
It was-
like a weird response to us getting it wrong
Yeah.
continuously.
It's scary. And
Bro, I am getting the
Bro.
heapers and maybe the jeepers.
I'm gonna go up.
And maybe even some creepers.
I pressed the up button. Game is broken. Game's rigged.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why
Good.
did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
I have
Well,
to
that's
pee.
a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I gotta go to the executive bathroom.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
Narrator, I gotta
Keen
pee.
eye for storytelling that you have. And
Narrator,
it's rapid
let me
fire
out.
Critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I'm gonna pee on the piano. Fuck you, narrator. Now let me out of here. Jerk.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Dick.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor with Stanley
Yeah.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, alright. Lulu. I'm playing video games. Click.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh
Did he
yeah,
have the
I know.
strength to find out?
A lot of numbers. Click.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
One moment,
eternally
please.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What is that paper on the desk guy? I guess it's busy.
Stretch. I'm so sleepy.
Baby.
Baby Bjorn.
Yum.
Baby sling. That's actually just a shirt, but whatever. That one up there is broken.
I
Click.
This mind control
234.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Never.
own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Join
Was
the
proof,
club.
the
Ha
heart
ha
of the
ha.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or
Mind
sad
controls
or
bad.
content.
Offline.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle
Stanley, did
the
you stop
controls
wondering where
once
everyone else
and
went?
for all.
Yeah. Got distracted. It's dark in here.
You have wet feet now.
Press buttons. Boop.
There's no lights. Oh, that's a big red button.
Boop beep. Don't do.
Or a cake?
I read
Maybe
cake.
that was an unfrosted cake. Yeah, it was red velvet.
Ooh.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what if we just had our villain moment?
Stanley is evil, actually.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Sorry,
I did.
can't
Enslaved
read.
all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
No, I just
Really,
want to go
Mom?
back to my job.
I applaud your effort,
I need a
really do.
paycheck.
I want to press
There's
buttons.
only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Fuck
I'm
your
afraid
story.
You don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and
You
I
says it
believe you'll
again.
find this pertinent, Stanley
I
suddenly
can't.
realized he had
Wow.
just initiated the network's emergency detonation
So
system.
why is it
What?
called system
And this
power?
machine
Yeah.
activated without proper DNA
That's
identification.
horrendously mislabeled.
Detonators are sent to
Nuclear
explode, igniting
detonators.
the entire complex.
Oh, we're
Moment of
dying.
detonation, then? Let's
I
say,
guess.
2 minutes.
Shit.
Ah,
Oh.
this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
You're a
your time to
psychopath.
shine. You are the star.
The
It's
fuck is your
your
deal,
time.
narrator?
Shape it to your heart's
You're a
desires.
psychopath.
This is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so
Psycho.
little time left to enjoy it.
Eh.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Oh, we're
What
not
precious
leaving.
moments.
Oh, those ones are lit up.
More time to talk about you.
Oh, big red button.
About me. Where we're going.
Said one
What all
on
this
it.
means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Alright, we
A
need
moment
to
of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
It's an asshole.
Go to
I
one.
turned off the machine. I set you free.
Where is it?
Of course, that was
Right
merely
there,
in
you
this
just passed
instance of
it.
the story.
I did?
On the wall,
Sometimes when I
white.
tell it, I
Oh.
simply let you sit there in your office forever,
I just-
pushing buttons
Two.
endlessly and then dying alone.
Two.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
This version of events has
53
been rather
seconds.
amusing.
Fuck.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the
4.
control.
That's
Shit.
4.
It's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I wish I could jump.
I'm sure whatever I come up with
Yeah.
on the next go around will be
Eh.
even better. My goodness,
3.
only 34 seconds
3.
left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know,
Ah!
to hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the
Thank you.
How nice of you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. time doesn't grow on trees.
5, 3.
Oh dear me,
There we
what's
go.
the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're
Wow,
supposed to be
your
doing
eyes are
right
so
now?
sharp.
3.
Or did you
Right,
just
now I
assume
know
when
we're
you saw that
for it.
timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Fuck
How
you.
do you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Ah!
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a
One attempt
catalyst to keep the
remaining.
action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Incorrect.
To see you made
Oh, blue.
humble.
3.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to
You have to
control
find
this
3,
world, that's
Leo.
fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
Look
so
at the
you
thing on the wall, on the actual
take a look at the clock.
wall.
That's 30 seconds
I
you
don't-
have left to struggle. 30 seconds until
No!
and then nothing.
Goodbye!
Fuck!
You being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the
Nuclear
same to
explosion
you.
ending, here we come.
Yeah, shit.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Fuck.
He's so spiteful.
What a jerk.
Yeah, kind of a douche.
Fuck you, narrator.
All of his
Coworkers were gone. What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the
Stanley
meeting
tried to
room.
go to the meeting
Perhaps he
room.
had simply
Perhaps
missed
he
a
had
memo.
simply missed a memo. New content.
Yeah!
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Your game, man. I'm just playing it. Please. Into the new content zone.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Uh-huh.
Thank you
As
for
you may
making
know,
it.
the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Damn,
Damn,
2013.
I thought I was
Receiving
younger
critical
than
and
12.
commercial success, it was expanded upon in
Time is
2022
weird.
with the Stanley
Mhm.
Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
I mean, it's a scary animatronic.
The Stanley
Yeah.
Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting
Ew.
audiences the world over.
That's weird. I don't like
Please
this.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
The fucking line
I'm very
again.
excited to
Yeah.
see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Alright, let's get in the fucking spooky elevator.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh yeah, Tori, I had...
Is it broken? What's
Yeah.
going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I was under the impression that Ultra Deluxe was DLC for the core game. So I was gonna wait a fucking year to play it.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
'Cause I want that
Infinite
Chivo.
tedious. It's as if them. Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Hold on. I'm talking. I was gonna wait a fucking year because I have a whole year till I get that Chivo. I'm so ready. For a while I was like, I was maybe like,
Alright,
fuck
let's
it,
see
because
it.
I just fucking
The
love
jump
this game.
circle?
No. Hell yeah. Oh, my dream.
Hey, wait. Is that how many jumps we have to do, or how many jumps we have?
Let's find out. Maybe I should save some. I might need them later.
We're never gonna get into basketball with these jumps.
Yeah. I'm too short for it anyways.
Is that it? Surely that's
Hey,
not
look at these
all the new
basketball
content.
doors.
There has to be something else, right?
Stop complaining, narrator. That was big.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this
Maybe
game
eventually
are
we'll
not
get the
positive.
option
It's
for
just
double jump.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes.
If this is
Long
new
jump.
content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20
While
hours of new
jumping.
content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something
impatient.
else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Did a new place to jump? I hope it's a new place to jump.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stan, this is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievement, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
How do I get that
Quality
one?
Assurance Department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh, where
It's
the
my fault,
narrator's
Stanley.
wrath.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
You tried to kill me like 10 minutes ago. Anyone here ever play Elevator Simulator on Gmod? I don't think I ever played Gmod. This is...
I
Gmod.
have no friends to play Gmod with.
This is where our office is located.
This is interesting.
That's where our office is located. Wait, no, it's not.
Let me in. I want to jump into it like Mario 64.
Psst. Stanley, come over
I was
here.
wondering if there was a
In the
use for our
vent.
crouching.
I want to show you something.
Here, what's on the other way, though?
Oh yeah, hold on. Just a second, man.
Okay.
I want the
this is-
vent.
Yeah, this is just a different room that we started. After that, it seems normal.
Oh.
My blankles! So tiny. Wait, no one else hurt me.
Lulu really
Up in
just
my head.
attention. He's just sleeping now. Her baby Bjorn.
No,
I don't know if that's the right word.
it is.
The little baby slang.
It's right.
Baby hammock.
Baby hand.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Uh-huh.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh yeah?
Just our little secret.
As the game
Take a
construct.
look.
A church?
Do we get to discover Ooh.
Midsommar?
I call it the Memory Zone.
Oh no.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the
camping?
launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Well, this is nice. The memories.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
Don't forget.
Remember back in October of
Zone
2013
sweet.
when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the
National
waste.
Geographic.
Or go.
Indoors monthly. Shapes.
I like time just being a clock. This.
Yeah. Collector's edition. Huh. Boards. Oh. The British Academy of Film and TV Art. Nice.
That one doesn't seem legitimately one, but we have it, so that's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it, and we've had it legally.
Do we have another road? Nah, I think it's that.
That accurate? That's 2 minutes off. The memory zone temp. Goats ceiling. A man with a dog. Our first kiss. My first car. The release of Stanley. Alright. Good.
Bro, what if we kissed in the Stanley Parable memory zone?
Bro, what if? Smile because it happened. Alpha test. It's $1.
Wow.
Me first dollar.
Hey, I'm gonna get that. People have this achievement, and I don't know how they got it, and it makes me so mad. I want it. Nominee for British Academy of Film. Oh, they actually have game awards. Okay. Rutgers goes from Scandal to Crisis.
Oh, you show need an effort to enroll for. Yeah.
I would like 50% off a designer hat, even if a small creature owns the other half.
Yeah, if they paid for half of it, then it makes sense.
Stanley fucking dies.
In
Aww.
my memory of little Stanley.
Rest in peace, little Stanley. Looked like a real little dude.
So small, so round, so perfect.
Wanna sit on the bench. Wanna sit on the bench and look at nature, damn it. What?
Huh? Is this copyright?
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna hope it's not, I guess.
Yeah.
Is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Raw?
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
Is there water
Stanley
in here?
Parable strives
Yes.
and then
Yes.
succeeds to be every game ever
Sip.
created." Did you hear
Sip.
that, Stanley? Every game ever
You can
created.
tell
That's
the
how
rocks are
grand and
smooth
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's
Can't believe
I
we're
can't
playing
believe we're playing
Skyrim.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
The tasteful. It was good. It sure was, buddy. The original remake, or
Memories of me.
let me in.
They don't respect our rights.
Hurtful. Person of the year. Oh, is that Stanley?
Yes.
Stanley face confirmed. He has one.
Oh, that's the Game and Hammer editor.
For Scott K.
Congratulations, Scott K.
Smiley button. Locked doors.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Architectures.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Bicycle.
Psychopath.
Psychopath. Oh. I want to go to the serious room.
Let us in. Kick the box, Stanley. Rebel a little.
I saved my jumps and I can't even jump. Ah. I really need a new
fuck?
mouse pad.
This game is a liar. What happened to our jumps?
I guess I could only jump in the jump zone.
Yeah, sadly, there's no jump circle here.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
The bad reviews. And the soda machine.
Oh, no.
You're right, Leo.
God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely
boy.
These reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, why does it have its own building?
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny.
Rude.
His humor and
Yeah,
dialogue
they
proving to be more
doxed him.
irritating than entertaining. Unfunny. Trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I want to drive the bulldog.
Bulldogs. I'll be right back.
Okay. Not recommended. Oh, I can't read it. So dark and me. See, this person liked it.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
You're a little
This is
preachy.
actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. But dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Nostalgia's a bitch, bro.
Yeah, but also you
What's
read
this
2
one got to
bad
say?
reviews.
Yeah, 3.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Aw.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
I don't
If
want
it's really
it.
too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall
I'm
have.
back.
Welcome
Oh.
back. We get a skip button now.
Doesn't that
And
defeat the
here
point?
it is. Go
Yeah.
ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
I think
It's
your
what the
voice is
players have
quite
been asking
nice,
for,
if a little
and I'm very
dry.
proud to
Yeah.
have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
I don't wanna.
We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices
Mouse!
and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time,
Uh-huh,
which time
uh-huh.
everything all at once. So, now you see,
Uh-huh,
blah, blah,
uh-huh.
blah, 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 blah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245.
Uh-huh.
The logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture.
Yeah.
It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday.
Uh-huh.
There, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
Uh-huh.
Can't be.
Okay, Lulu says
Only
skip.
thing that is, how many billions left until so much more than forever ago?
Alright.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
You get a monologue
Or
on his
maybe a
rumination.
manifesto.
Yeah.
Look,
Monologue
I'll outline
of
it
a
for you
monologue.
very briefly, and you can tell me what you think.
Oh yeah, tell me.
So
Tell me
my
all about it.
theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Uh-huh.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a
Now, you
monument to
can't get in
every
my lap
person
and then
you've
start
ever
pushing
been,
me
making
away.
every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time,
Yeah.
by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them.
Go on.
Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay.
Yeah, we sure are.
Method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
And how long has
Perhaps
it been
that
on
would have been the
Steam?
smart thing
Yeah.
to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, Surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely.
Oh yeah,
or
sure.
perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the
For this
feature is not
particular
widely
game.
abused.
Yeah.
I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
See, I don't want to skip because I know it'll hurt its feelings. You won't shut the fuck up.
Forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made.
Yeah.
It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken
You
from
have
the
30
Stanley
fucking
Parable
seconds.
Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future. Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review.
Sure
It's
is.
perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving.
Just make an alt and leave
I
that.
have to read it again.
No, you
It's
don't.
simply too wonderful.
No, you don't.
I have to experience this just one more time.
You don't, buddy.
From the ashes of depravity.
Yeah,
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh, God.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
No
I
way
think the
out.
skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it.
And can you open a door
How do
so
we
you
get
can
out
go
of here?
forward?
Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Oh.
I don't feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Where'd you
I
put
don't
the door,
feel
narrator?
into a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door
Eat the
here
dirt.
before, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Let's see.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
I'm
And
trying,
please
man.
Work with me here.
I'm trying.
We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and
Can
lead
you
from
help,
one room to
narrator?
another.
Yeah,
I'm going to
literally
step away for just a
anything.
moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please,
Okay.
please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button.
Okay.
Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Well, he'll be right back, I'm sure.
So how's your guys' day going?
Pretty good.
Fine.
I'm looking forward to making a lot of margaritas. Because it's what day is it? Thursday? But
Yeah,
it's
it's
also
Thursday.
Cinco de Mayo, so it is socially acceptable to get very drunk.
Cinco de Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
I have to get ready to go soon.
Let's see if we can get through the new content.
Yeah. Sorry, narrator.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Well, that's a you
And you haven't
You've just
problem.
been frozen there.
And you
I
haven't
don't
found
know
a
why
door
the
yet?
steps are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh no.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every
Take
angle.
a door
I've checked
from
every
somewhere
one
else
of those walls
and
put it in
1,000
here.
times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Be
I
interesting.
can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how
Just
much
write
I
a
plead
door
with you,
into
you're going
into
to press the
existence.
button
You're the
again. Why would you?
author.
I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important
lights are
for
going
me
out.
to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
The
What would it
whole ass
mean?
call out.
But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about the merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve?
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh no.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've
Longer.
been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same
It
as
is
always?
so fucking dark.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters.
You know, all this darkness
I'll give it all
reminded
up.
me.
I'll give up every branching
Apparently
path.
they're
I'll burn my
remaking
story
Dead
to the
Space.
ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see
And
now
it
that I
was
need it more
so
than
much
it is
brighter
to know
than the
that
original
someone else
was.
is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can
Not
hear me.
the most
because
important,
maybe,
but it's
Stanley,
just like
maybe if you can
walking
hear
into
me,
a horror
then maybe
like game
it
and the
means
room
I'm
is like
real.
very bright. It's just like,
Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I
Wow.
scared of that
Ew.
all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time.
Oh, I feel
Stopped
so
speaking and slip
bad.
backwards into the silence and be
I'm
consumed.
sorry, man.
I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments,
Listen,
emptiness
listen,
folds
buddy.
itself outward
I
in
gotta
between
press the button.
turns.
I gotta progress the story, because you're just gonna keep talking.
wow, this
I
is
love
so
you nonetheless.
depressing. I think someone made food. I'm gonna go eat food. Sorry, narrator, I don't care.
Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
Okay, bye.
Prob-
Sorry, narrator. I'll come back and listen to
Oh
your
my
whole rant
God.
later.
It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so
About to
much
break
time.
up with us?
I stopped
Yeah.
keeping track after a year.
Oh.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it.
I've
for
tried
you.
my best.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed
Aw.
opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that
Alright,
feeling
I'm
had
gonna
begun
be
to
right back.
subside,
Okay.
what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity. For what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible.
Yeah.
The spaciousness, the
Okay, cool. So you can do that while I press the button again. Oh. Narrator? Lulu, I'm talking to the narrator right now. Narrator?
He died.
He fucking died. No! Oh. He died and we killed him. What? The clock fell off the wall. The alarm's going off.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart
Sorry
the
that
words
I'm
that they are
being
speaking
quiet.
into
My
the
mother is
world.
yelling.
As though there were no
My mother
consequences for a
company.
lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley
That's
Parable.
not what
We
they said,
demand
though.
it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes!
Alright. That was great. That was good. Oh, is he dead again? Narrator! Narrator, I'm sorry! Are you going crazy in the void? Kinda reminds me of the, Red Reality SCP that genuinely and deeply fucks me up.
I don't know what it is.
It's space between realities. And, a dude got stuck there. In this space between realities where he can feel everything. He can feel exhaustion and hunger and thirst, but he can't die from it. And he can tear himself to pieces and continue to be alive. And it's him in that liminal space with nothing but a blinking red light for a very, very long time. And it, for some reason, I just always found that one deeply and profoundly upsetting.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. There's actually like
Yeah.
a film adaptation version of it, which, you know, but the acting is really good. It's like 50 minutes of an adaptation of this thing. And it gets fucked up, dude. Like, horror doesn't usually leave me with like that dropping feeling in my stomach, like a pit in my stomach for longer than 5 minutes after, like, the, ooh, peak of the story, ooh, it's scary. That was weird anyway. But, like, I don't know. That one sticks with me. It fucks me up, man. Extensive isolation is very scary, which is why I feel really bad for doing it to the narrator.
Yeah, we have things to do after this, narrator.
Yeah.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Oh.
end, is never the 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 end, is
At
never
some
the
point,
end, is
I
never
would
the
like
end,
to
is
do
never the
one where we
end,
just
is
let
never
him
the
go
end,
and do other things while he's talking.
Oh yeah, we could do like an
But
art
so there's,
stream with this in the
there's probably an
background.
achievement
Oh yeah.
for listening to him to the end for the first time. But...
Narrator, the ceiling is dripping. Oh no. Oh, narrator, no, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, dude. This is fucked up. Oh. If only I could fucking jump.
Our hops were ass anyway.
Yeah, but I could do a little hop, and I could grab that, and I could climb up along it, up the fuck out of here.
Spider-Man parable.
Yeah. And me and the narrator could live happily ever after. And we could kiss. Oh god. Oh, narrator. Oh, buddy.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And it also sucks. Oh. Uh. Hold on. Stare into the darkness for puppy dog? Over to her.
What's happening?
This at my mic. Standing up on my bed, and I walk over to her. And every time she's just barking, and I walk over, and so I pick her up, and she just rolls over on her back, and she's like, "Pet my tummy. Look at me. Give me attention. It's been 60 years. I need attention." Oh.
Oh, hey,
Oh, it's...
light.
Thought it was weirdly tilted. Alright, let me out. Oh. Narrator, no, I'm so sorry, dude.
You blew it up!
I fucked up, bro.
All because we didn't want to listen to him talk for 30 minutes at a time.
Yeah. We're such bad people. I'm so sorry, Mr. Narrator. Lulu, stop trying to eat the microphone, please.
Chomp, 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 chomp. You just gotta get her own play microphone.
Yeah.
That might actually work.
Oh.
She's like, Dad, I want to do whatever you're doing.
Dad, I want to stream. I want to be a VTuber now. Oh no, now she's just climbing on my desk. What are you trying to get, huh? Do you want a pen or a pencil? I know you like to chew those up like a little devil. Oh no, that was it! Oh, narrator, my man, I am so sorry. If I leave the room, will he talk to me? I need to hear his voice.
All of his co-workers
Okay.
were gone. What could it
Seems
do?
he's forgotten our
Stanley
sins.
decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm
Perhaps
so
he
sorry,
could
Mr.
remember.
Narrator. The end is never the end, is the end.
Hey, can you get into the white space?
I think so. I don't know how.
No matter how hard Stanley
One
looked,
of
he
these
couldn't find
one
a
of these
trace of his
desks.
co-workers.
That chair behind you, I think.
And then up here.
Then we crouch a little bit.
Ha-ha!
Yeah, Lloyd!
Yeah!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
I knew
He
it.
then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Yeah.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Very
Why
cool,
don't
and
we
I
take
enjoy it a
minute
lot.
just to drink it all in.
Yeah. Like milk.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Tori said reactive Lulu PNG when.
No. Fucking playing one-handed with a holding a puppy.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you
We
think
should get
would have
Leo one of
happened
those
if you had told
ASMR
me that you
mics so
wanted
we
this
can
to
put
stop?
Lulu next to
Do you
it.
think it would have been
Yeah.
particularly different?
I don't think I'd be
Would I
able to
have
do
taken
this
the
with you
same
guys
idea,
anymore.
but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have
I just
thought
want
of it
Lulu to
if
go
I
up
hadn't
to the
brought
mic
up the
and
issue
sniff it
in
a
the
lot.
first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for
I'm
you to restart and
good.
come back
Sorry,
here just to
guys.
do the other option?
I know
Clearly,
we
this
are
whole
puppy
gag takes
central
some
here,
time. What if
but
the other option is even longer?
my head
How
hurts
long will you
easily.
spend in
Yeah.
If she
just to have
barks,
heard
I'll
all the
die.
narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Oh. Not gonna auto? I'm sick of it. I like the echo. Well, am I actually stuck here forever? Narrator? Did narrator abandon us like we abandoned him?
Slam your face into the yes button.
Eh. 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 I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Let me out. Done. Let me out. Well, balls.
Nards. What do you guys think the narrator looks like?
I don't.
Wait, what?
No, one of these guys are ringing.
This one?
Ah, that one.
Ah.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,320 27 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Nice.
Can you verify that this is correct?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
You're welcome. Where are the boxes? I want the boxes.
They'll arrive shortly. God, have some patience.
It's been shortly. Let me up, 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 let me up. Had it for a second there. Yeah. The void again.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
I sure am doing
now
that.
Here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
No.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
Me
What do you
too.
think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like,
Why you get
right
sassy
now.
with us?
You could have done
Yeah.
it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Hey. Music.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Oh.
What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Uh-huh.
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Next verse.
Why does narrator's voice kind of remind me of Frankenfurter?
I get that. I guess we just get nice guitar music now.
Yeah, you sit here in the void.
Yeah. Well, this seems as good a place as any to tap out. 7 o'clock quickly approaches.
Yeah, let's play again soon.
Yeah, this was... I fucking adored the original game. I have a lot of hours in it. Do.
And we have so much more to experience of the base game and the deluxe edition.
Yeah!
More of the narrator feeling absolute, like, existential terror.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he can find more ways to shame us for things outside of our control.
Yeah.
Like how long he talks.
Oh, his music got fucky.
Mm.
Aww. Well, I guess that's our cue. Hop over to the table screen. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Thank you.
It's been great. I'm very glad that I got a chance to stream. As y'all probably know, it's been a minute.
Been a hot minute, especially since we all hung out.
Yeah.
Mm.
But, yeah, hopefully I'll be available more often. Uh, and we can play Stanley Parable again soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and other video game.
100%
Yeah.
completion run.
Excuse me while I eat these mozzarella sticks.
Delicious.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Leo.
Of
This was
course.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I slept for 15 minutes of it.
It's okay.
That
Uh,
I'm not no time.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's about it. Thank you everybody for watching. You wanna,
Follow if you enjoyed.
yeah, follow if you enjoyed. I'll try and be back again soon. Check me out on Twitter at moronmoonmage, or check all of us collectively out at _planetaria. Because while I might not stream too often on my own channel, I will hop in on their streams as well. And also, they just do great independent streams. My dear friends here, they are good
I love
streamers. I love you. Mwah.
Love you.
And I
We
love
also
you,
have
dear viewer.
Also
we
join the
also have
Discord.
a public Discord server. The
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
rule is no bummers.
No bummers. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can find that link on my profile
I also
somewhere.
posted it.
Oh yeah, and Craig posted it. So come join us. Come talk about some real
Yeah.
nonsense. Don't be a
Yeah.
bummer.
Tell us your favorite Stanley Parable ending.
Yeah. And well, until next time.
Yeah.
Safe space travels.
Safe space travels.